playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the reigning Super Bowl champs and the Lions. All that and more coming up next.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Tonight, it's the second game here on this Wild Card Saturday, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
Stop doing that. You're going to break the tablet stand. You're not going to be able to stand it up.
This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, buddy.
Will be off the charts.
Lions.
Lions are losers.
The Lions are going to be losers.
Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. Run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And he comes into these playoffs bringing a team that's been battle-tested, won the division, and earned the home playoff game here in round one. But every year they know that a division champ, it feels like, gets beat. They don't want to be that team. They have to avoid the overconfidence and make sure they pull.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Take over at the 29-yard line.
You called it. Did you even finish typing that before that happened? Jacob. No, he's in the remote listening, but he's watching the game on his house. In his house.
That's no small feat, and it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
Stop doing that. You're going to break it.
On first down, this is McCaffrey to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw taken in by Palmer. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10-7. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And remember, this play started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking down first and goal.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone. It'll be second and goal.
I love to play music all day.
Play action. Now Richardson. Ian Thomas. Touchdown reception. And the Eagles will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Just a 4-play drive that time. The result, Philadelphia. Now,
Yeah, buddy.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, I can't let them get their momentum going.
Nice move. He'll just sit on
Once they get the momentum going,
come out to the
it's going to be rough.
25. The Lions offense set to take over. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right, that fourth seed, should they actually be hosting? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wild card teams that get in, and some people think that'd be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't, just stack them all up and take the best 6 records. But there's a division for a reason. The champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
Now he's going to swing this around to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. A lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
So nothing doing there. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Check white. Blue check. Up. Green.
On play action, here's Ritter.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
Andrew Jackson, the president.
Andrew Jackson, the president.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at the 23. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. And they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Richardson working from the gun. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense
The Eagles have to win.
exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On first down, Richardson.
It's a party.
Oh, what? Out of the pocket.
Sideline, no receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They run with Rivers, and he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their final places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
What is it?
Now
What
3rd
is
down and
that
very
big
long.
sound? What's that big sound, Daddy?
The TV, dude.
Oh.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's airing it out for Williams.
Hey, pass interference! Pass interference.
As that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well.
Let's go.
So pass interference, the call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver to catch the football. The officials letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
Off play action. Richardson. It's intercepted. Picked up.
I don't like the call.
Jones.
I don't want to be a cheater.
Possession here. Up at the 44.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead.
Okay, wait a minute. Watch out. I'm trying to play. Hey, look, you press the button. Relax. Don't be on top of me right now.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah. After 1, 7-0.
I'm trying to make points.
Yeah, I have to score points. I'm the one who's
Second
scoring
quarter
points.
action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who hold the football. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Ritter with it after the play fake. And it is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards that time.
How many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching
Who's that, AJ Brown?
do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices,
Rush coming in, he's taken
Yeah, I'm trying to. I can't right now.
from his outside
Relax, bud.
linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. They get a running back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy. And that is less than ideal.
it is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're moving to him, even if he has an elite defender, because he usually knows where the ball is before the
It says
defender does.
just vibes.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The kick by Maher is good.
Not even touch the dude.
Marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And that flag accepted.
Touch that guy.
Disciplined defensively
Push
on
it.
4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage.
In the background low.
To bring up 4th down here.
Oh, really? That's funny. Hear me, shush you. The audience don't like your sounds.
The is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Ritter. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Juju Smith-Schuster from 3 yards out. And the Lions' decision. He's off for 6 points. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that. Presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it.
Can't believe they went for it. Look at them. Look at them.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Time, baby.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10.
This motherfucker's tired.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh my God!
Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
You gotta be attention at the football
Passing
ground.
production has led to a lack of points.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Yeah. So wide open.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Richardson's throw complete here to Waller. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Who's around the right?
They go play action with Richardson. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of...
Oh no! What a terrible throw! What was that?
On 1st down, but this thrown outfield, incomplete.
I have no idea why he did that.
They could try for some safety. Get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. It's complete to Bell, right side. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
I didn't do that. The guy did
The
that.
quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a
Richardson is Mabro.
guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Richardson off the play fake. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And this is
What was that? Abdominal tear. What?
Backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them in the end zone. The first half
Run that dude over!
2-yard line there, but they're crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
He does have one touchdown in the game
Philly,
already.
Philly.
Go for 6.
Let's go.
It's enough to get him first and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. They'll stick with the crossing game as he looks to throw.
Run, motherfucker!
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go.
Damn, they covered it up well.
It'll be second down.
They saw it coming.
It'll go down. It's a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Well, let's see where they turn on third and goal from the 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
I get the ball back. Fuck you. Let's kick it. Get the points. They're not gonna score. And I'm getting the ball. If I wasn't getting the ball, I would have gone for it.
To think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute
Sweet home Alabama.
Range and try to tie up this ball game.
Where my cousin's coming through.
Down, here's Ritter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball fully in its second.
No.
That one's all about the defender.
No, not yet, bud.
Difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Nah, I got a little longer.
Ritter with another throw on second down.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know yet. Not done yet.
Their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Harris. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Ritter now on second down. The shorter there taken in by Ferguson. They'll get to the line here, but remember it's also third down. To the air again, it's Ritter.
Tackle him in bounds. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tackle in bounds. Tackle in bounds.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Eagles better tighten up.
The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Harris rolling straight ahead. And that would open up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
We're tight. We're tight. Our bones are tight. Everything tight.
Back to throw, Ritter. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared like a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Brian has it. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Marr able to put this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Got a man. It's foul. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there.
I guess I messed up somewhere in my training because I have not on my starters in there other than Waller.
It turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Handoff coming left is Vaughn. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they were on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Move that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
He just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
This will be caught by Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Holding. Offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Flag, dude, turn around.
It's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And the hole closes quickly here. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But they certainly had success throwing the ball.
Yeah, we can try that.
Not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter, wild card round.
Eagles officially on upset watch.
2nd and 10. Ritter to throw it. That one complete to
Okay, but not right now. That's not gonna fit, dude. It's too big. It has to be like a little tiny toy.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. Back now at Ford Field. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a
Is it tiny? It's not tiny. It needs to be small. Super tiny.
The Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That's, yeah, not the ones that we have. Not the ones that we have.
Punt of 44 yards, a return.
Not in those balloons.
The offense as they take over. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. When you talk to these guys in training camp, these are the moments they say they live for. You're in a playoff game. It's tied, 4th quarter. Time for somebody to step up.
And can you execute under pressure? Because the pressure is intense right now. No one wants to be responsible for making the error that costs their team. But at the same time, who's going to be responsible for making the play that gives the advantage to your team? Who's going to break out? Just what you said.
They start the drive with Ball. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
He gets that one complete to Ricks. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot and run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They go play action with Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Richardson got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown. Darren Waller, 26 yards. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Whoa. Nice.
Elliott on for the extra
That was like the
point.
perfect play call for that defense.
He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They trail by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll bring this one back.
Kevin Byard, 2 picks, bro. Flex on them, motherfucker. I didn't call him Byard. I thought it was Bird. I don't know.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And
Is it in there?
very important drive leading
It's
to the
all the way
fourth
at
quarter of this
the
wild
bottom.
card game. But this one far from over as they start out here first
And now
down.
we put some water inside the balloon.
Lions battle
Yep.
hard. But the
From your bathroom sink, from your room.
Play action. Now Richardson. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A well-executed 22-yard
I'm
gain.
on the water.
A little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Put water down.
From the
And
shotgun,
you will try
Richardson.
it, okay? Okay?
Okay.
Goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, so we're gonna put water in it, and then I'll tie it.
Trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
They come up
Believe
here
it
with
in
another
case so.
shot from the 6-yard line, and it's
I
2nd and goal
definitely
now.
going. He definitely going, right?
Out of the gun, it's a good ball. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deuce Vaughn, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
To do it? To put water inside?
No, I mean, I'm still
Now
doing
after the
it. Hey.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson.
Hey, Baltimore could have had
They'll
that.
get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Going showing play action. Ritter. He's going deep for Brown. And on the
He thought he was going to catch it.
out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that one, that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Quick slant to Brown. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, everybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That's complete to Wicks. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Touchdown, Eagles! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more that they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Ritter back to throw.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
3rd and long now, Ritter. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. He'll take it at the 42. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down.
Defense.
Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and set him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Daddy,
And he's brought down.
would you want to put water
They
in
said
the
beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put big check marks up in the locker room, right?
Just
Yeah,
Just finish? Come here then.
Where? You doing where?
Hurry up!
Hey.